All right, welcome. We got a birthday gift for my daughter, and super cool gift. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this. I don't know if you can see me right now. Let's see if I can put this through the camera so you can kind of see a little bit what it does. It takes the image you see, and it flips it. Turn your world upside down. Kind of like the first episode I did. Totally needed a green screen, didn't have one. Anyways, we're gonna do a challenge. We played earlier with our daughters, they loved it. They actually run around the house playing with this. Super cool. We're not endorsed or getting paid for doing this. We just thought it was such a cool thing. Why not do a challenge? Dad challenge against mom challenge. But we need your help. I don't know about that one. We need your help though. We wanna know who you think wins. So we're gonna do the rounds. We're not gonna say who we think wins. What we're gonna have in the comments at the end, there's 5 rounds. So if you think I won 3 or more rounds, I would be the winner. If she won 3 or more rounds, she's the winner. So in the comments, you just write him or her. For dad squad, mom squad. Now, the rules of the game, quite simple. It comes with these cool little goggles like I showed you guys. It flips the image. What? And it comes with this little notepad. Now, we're not gonna use this little notepad. It's kind of hard to see when you're, filming with this. So we're just gonna use just a computer paper, a little bit easier. And it came with these little cards, challenge cards. You draw one every single round. It kind of tells you what you have to do, and it tells you how long you have to do it. So we're gonna get a timer so you guys can see we're doing it at the right time. Objective of the game, earn points by winning challenges by wearing the upside down goggles. Each player has a chance to win or lose a point. Basically, in this game, you could lose points by not completing it. So you don't just gain them, you also lose them if you do it wrong. So I could end with like -5, or team mom squad can end -5. So we're gonna draw a card, and then it says, each card is a challenge and explanation for how to win that challenge. You must read it aloud to everyone. All players then take attempts to complete the challenge listed in the challenge card with the amount of time shown. Depending on what the challenge is, players may win or lose points. Continue completing challenges until a player earns 5 points and is crowned the winner. Well, we're just gonna do the 5-round challenge and you guys tell us who wins. But normally you'd play until someone gets 5 points. Rules, there is no closing your eyes or drawing or writing by feel only. For challenges in which you are drawing something as fast as possible, if you can't tell what the item is being drawn, it doesn't count. So when you guys are watching this, if you can't tell what this girl's drawing, sorry, I think I got the art skills here, we'll see. Earlier she was actually destroying me, so just gonna give you a little heads up. I think it's like a 60% chance win, 40% chance, but you never know. Put your bets in. If you can't tell what's not being drawn, it does not count. Determine whose drawing is the best. Everyone votes. In this case, this is you guys. You guys are voting in the comments. Just write, dad squad or mom squad. See who won. But you can't vote for yourself, obviously. I'm not gonna go in the comments and vote for myself. Maybe I will. I don't know. If it's a tie, you can play rock, paper, scissors to determine the winner. Well, if it's somehow a tie with all your guys' comments, sure. We'll do a rock, paper, scissors video. I'm pretty baller with that one though. So, we're gonna get a timer, and then we're gonna start the first challenge. I'm gonna mix it up. We've already done a few. We've done about 3 of them, so chance of us getting one we've done, very unlikely. I gotta get one. Totally forgot it. Now, they say you can use your phone timer, like a cell phone timer, but obviously we're using the 2 cell phones to film, so did not think that one through. We'll be right back.
I'm a parent.
There we go. So now watch, boom. That's what it looks like. So when you see this, it may not look like we've ever drawn in our lives before, but I can promise you we have drawn before. Now I've actually done some art school, mostly digital art. You're quite a great artist. I'll show some examples just so you can see, just so you notice that, we did at one time know how to draw. So when you see how bad we do, just so you understand, this is something I've drew before, this is something she's made. So when you see these rounds, just understand it is extremely hard to do it. So let's see what this first challenge is. Flip the first card. It says, crush a paper cup with your foot. If you do, you get a point. Well, we're gonna have to move the cameras again.
We don't have a paper cup. Put it on the next one.
You gotta have a cup somewhere.
Not a paper
Hold
cup.
on, we got a cup that can crack, right? What about a solo cup?
cup.
All right, we're gonna see if we find a cup. If not, we're gonna have to skip this one.
Solo cup.
Soloed up.
You.
All right, so crush a paper cup with your foot. If you do, you get a point. 5 seconds. So we're gonna rock, paper, scissors. This is the only cup we can find, so let's hope this doesn't hurt. Now, if you didn't have it, I think you'd just use like a tissue or something. The winner gets to pick who goes first.
Shoot.
So rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Ready?
Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Oh, wait. Winner.
I pick, you going first.
I go first.
All right, I'm just gonna count the 5 seconds. So I'm gonna go over here so I can make sure.
right.
See, you put the glasses on, then I'll put the cup down because you can't know where it's at.
Okay.
And then look up while you're waiting. Actually,
Right.
I don't know which way you're supposed to look. So you might be seeing it.
I don't even know where
I don't know, just look that way for now. Turn around for a second. Just turn around. All right,
Yeah.
cup there. Now, let me back it up.
Okay.
Well, yeah, you're gonna be trying to crush it, but you got 5 seconds. I'll count it out. You ready?
Yep.
And
Wait, can I go?
turn around. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, I'll give you credit. You got it. All right, now.
Yes.
Now I gotta go. All right. So I'll turn around.
All right. Turn around.
Oh my, I don't even know where I'm at here.
Ciao, Rexy.
If the dog gets in the way, we do though, right?
Yeah. Maybe I don't want you to step on him, but. All right. Ready?
Yeah.
5. Wait. I don't know what it is.
When you spin things upside down, it scares you a little bit more. All right. Well.
All right. Ready?
Yeah.
Set. Go. 1.
There's a dog in here. I can't stop. I'm gonna crush my own dog. I can't even tell where I'm at.
All right, hold on,
we gotta
hold
move
on.
him. Hold on.
Hold on.
Pause.
All right.
Hold on. I don't know if I'm even wearing it right. Oh, I am.
We're doing a redo.
All right.
For Rex.
Oh, okay. All right. Now that the dog's gone, I'm not worried about hurting anyone. All right. Tell me when.
Go. 1, 2, 3.
Got it.
Oh. Definitely got it.
I definitely needed him out there. That could have been bad.
Oh.
All right. So let's stick to that same order. That was hard. Okay. All right. Oh wow. Oh man. This is gonna be messy.
No.
I feel like we've got all these drawing ones out and we haven't got a drawing one yet. Pour water.
Good thing we didn't get this one with the girls.
I know. So I'll read it for you. Pour water from one bottle into another. Grab 2 plastic bottles. We just crush those. So grab 2 plastic bottles and fill one halfway with water. Try to pour the water from one bottle into another. Whoever gets the most water in is the winner. Oh man, we should have brought a towel down for this one. Rule: no touching the bottles together. That was what I was gonna do. You only got 10 seconds. So 10 seconds, half and half.
Getting myself situated. Dun dun. Dun dun.
All right, so what we did in this one, we wrote starter and we put a little mark so we both know how much water to fill because we'll see how much actually makes it in here. And then we'll mark off. She'll be blue, light blue, girl. Not girl color, but lighter. I'll do this dark bluish one. So we'll see who makes more. So far it's tied 1-1 on the last challenge. We both crushed the cup. Well, I crushed it. You touched it, so I mean, I'll give it to you.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll count as a crush. All right.
Whatever.
10 seconds.
Better aim, I thought. You spazzed out.
Speaking of crushes, what's up, girl?
Ah.
I got my crush.
So
All
am
right.
I allowed to touch it or am I not allowed to have hands on it yet?
No.
No.
Let's just say no. But you could probably want the caps off because that would be hilarious. I would definitely win.
Well, I mean, I'd have to take them off.
So, I wish you luck.
Oh.
Actually, no, I will let you hold it.
I feel like once I'm
Here,
holding them, you should set the timer.
I feel like, yeah, that's
Or
fair.
start the timer.
So you get to hold them, okay? Well, let me just hand them to you. All right, tell me, hold on. Ready? Do you know which hand has the water in it?
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
Set.
Oh, God.
Go. Can't touch them together, remember?
I
4, 3,
know.
2, 1. All right, we're gonna restart it just because I want to see some water spilled. I know you guys want to see some water spilled. Let's, I'm sure it's gonna be really hard. I probably should just use glass cups because this is gonna be impossible. But hey,
Totally feel it.
round 2, I'll give you 2 rounds. So if I have that, maybe you could be the same kindness. All right, are you ready? Set, go. 7,
Oh no.
6,
This is just
5. Yeah, go this time. 4, 3. Get some water in. 2, 1. Stop. Oh my gosh. Do I even need a marker? If you're stranded in the desert, you might make it like 30 seconds with this bit. All right, let's dry this thing off so I can mark it. I don't even know if I can mark as low as this is on the bottle.
Hey, I won't speak too soon.
All
I
right.
would not speak too soon.
All right, there you go.
Yep.
That's the mark. So let's get these couple drops back in. Let's add some more water. Well, might as well add to the table.
There you go.
All right.
Well,
So
all right.
I'm right-handed, so I'm gonna put the water in my right hand.
Can't wait for this.
I'm just gonna go all out. Oh, wow. You're right.
All right. I'll
You
hand
got-
it to you. Hey.
All right, hold on. Let me see if I can at least figure out where I'm at. Okay, you ready?
Ready? Go. Crap, is this? That's not.
I'm gonna call a winner. I'm just gonna take a guess. Timer didn't even go off?
It didn't. You had 3 seconds
Wow. All right. I'm gonna call, I mean, you guys are the judge here,
left. How is that?
but I'm gonna say that little mark is where she was at. Maybe you can see better on this one. And let's get the dark mark here.
Do you really have to dark mark it?
I got a dark mark it. There we go. So, this is challenge 2. Let us know. This is Dad Squad, Mom Squad. You let me know the winners on that one. This one's, you know, maybe a little bit harder. All right, I'm gonna clean this up. As you draw the next card, I'm gonna let you read this next one.
All right. Thanks for letting me.
Time to use let's just use this dog towel. Clean the table here.
All right, so, write the word fun in capital letters. Whoever does this the best is the winner, and you have 15 seconds.
Fun. You're gonna be sticking to the table.
All right.
Here you go. You have a mermaid one. I'll have this cool looking
Big Ariel.
flower dude.
All right, will you hand me the pen?
What's the timing?
15 seconds.
All right.
Whoever writes it best.
I'll hand you the pen. I'll even let you get your, it says write the word, it has to be capital letters. Did you say that?
I said that. I read the
I
whole
wasn't
card.
listening.
Whoa.
My bad.
I'm trying to find you.
What's up? Yeah, even eyeballs are upside down. Are you ready for this? Set, go.
Fudge. Why is it going? I can't.
Give me a letter.
Hang on.
4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. What are you drawing? Hieroglyphics? We got hieroglyphics here. Okay. All right.
You better keep your.
Now, I'll just draw on the same paper. This looks like there's not
Looks
much.
like a chair.
There's not much. It actually does look like a chair. All right. The word's fun.
Actually,
Let me grab mine.
It's gonna be really easy.
Oh, all right.
Ready?
Yep. No, I'm not.
Yeah, this is no. You're taking too much
I'm
time.
trying to find one.
No.
All right,
Find
go.
the paper.
Wait.
Go. 5, go.
This is so weird. It's like I'm writing in like a, you know, like a window where everyone else is seeing something different. Oh. No. Hey. What? The U is I forgot it's reversed. There you go.
I mean,
I got F and M.
thumb. Did I feel a thumb? Oh my gosh.
F and M. That sounds bad, actually. F and M.
It sounds like I'm. Anyway,
All right. Where are the
you
cards?
get the next card. Oh, right here.
And that was challenge. Oh, you guys be the judge of it. Okay. This is the challenge, right? We're trying to write fun. Both of us. Well, who got closer? I don't know. This was challenge number 3. All right.
Cup, water, fun.
All right. Another hard one is writing.
No. Maybe I'll get it this time.
Write this.
The word text.
Write the word text in capital letters. Whoever does this the best is the winner.
I think you
15
should go
seconds.
first this time.
Oh, so kind.
Then I know what my competition.
All right. Oh, okay. All right.
Ready? Set.
Yep.
Go.
I do your capitals. Forgot about that. What? My pen stopped working. That has to not count.
Here.
What?
Oh! You wouldn't have had time anyway.
Give me like in there, like what? 3
All
seconds.
right.
Count down from 3.
3, 2, 1,
I probably should have stopped when the pen died. All right, I'll get you another pen.
I don't need another paper. Yeah, no, that's silly.
All right, so here we'll draw a line so we can. I took up like half paper. This was mine.
Text.
Maybe this one's easier to see. All right, text.
Okay.
It's funny, actually halfway through I was so hard trying to focus.
I'm like, that was pretty good.
I forgot the word I was doing.
All right. Ouch.
All right, I'll hand it to you. Put it in your left hand. Give me a chance on this one.
All right.
Wait, you gotta. See, maybe we should get you new paper. You're already in mine.
Oh, sorry.
Let's get you new paper.
No.
Get you new paper. You ready?
Yes.
Sure. Go.
No. Hang on, I lost it.
That's pretty good
I don't
tea.
know which way I'm supposed to go.
Stop.
Oh.
Oh, how's that?
That's
All
bad.
right, all right.
Oh, I went backwards.
We'll see. Okay, so I gotta see which way I started mine. Which way did I start? Is that how I started?
No, they were this way.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. That's pretty bad too then. All right, so this is Mom Squad. Text. Started with the T, went that way. And Dad Squad. I guess I started with the T. And I ran out of ink right there. And then, yep, that's how you have it. Let's see if we got that in there. Take your vote. Remember, it's the best of all 5. All right, now we're in the last one, right?
Yep.
I'll see what it
I'll
is.
pick it. High five the person to your right.
Well, in that case, you ain't
I think I'm
high-fiving
winning.
anyone.
I win. No. If you don't do it successfully the first try, you lose a point.
Oh, so you can lose a couple points. All right, so that's gonna be hard for them to figure out how many points we're losing here. You're giving it to me?
Mm-hmm. You
Oh.
do the honors.
All right, you hit the button. Doesn't matter what hand I use.
Okay.
In seconds, I have to high five you. Every time I miss, I lose a point.
You have 10
Okay.
seconds. See how many you can get.
Yeah? But once I find
How many you
it,
can
once
get
I
in
find it,
10.
I feel like I got it.
Hopefully.
All
I
right.
might move.
How many can I get in 10 seconds? All right. So do I get like a point for every one of those? Because that makes all the other rounds not really fair then, though. Then it's
But what if I keep hitting you?
We'll see.
I mean, the rules apply both ways, right?
We'll see. I think we're trying to change it a little too much. Are you ready? Maybe.
Ready?
Well, let me get them on a look away. And tell me when.
Go.
Yeah, that's too easy once you find it. It's too easy. Yeah, I could get like 20. All right. Now, did I miss the first time? I couldn't even tell.
It was, I don't know. It was a little.
You guys be the judge of that. Let us know if we missed or not. All right. You gotta look away for the
It was
beginning.
close enough. Okay.
All right. You ready?
Yes.
Go. I feel like you were one of those little claw
Like a
games.
mime. Oh,
And it was like. All right. That's pretty good. Well, those were 5 rounds. So we had the what's the first round? It was the cup crush. Then we had the water pour.
Water pour.
Water pour. Then we had
The writing of fun. Writing of text. And the high five.
And the high five. All right. So just a quick thing. Remember the cup one. Then we had the water. Now, Mom Squad. Hieroglyphics. I guess I should keep my opinions out of it. You guys vote. And FNM. Oh wow. I feel like I'm back in my first grade handwriting. Actually, most first graders have better handwriting than me still. So, and then we got what we got here. This is mine, Dad Squad. This is Mom Squad's. Mom Squad. And then the high five. So, cheerio.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers with some water. Stay hydrated. Good thing we have my water, because if I had your portion, I'd be drinking just this.
Survivor.
So, we thought this game was pretty fun. The upside down challenge. What do you think?
I think it's fun.
It's fun.
It does make me a little nauseous.
It does make, yeah, a little bit, not me. I'm used to spinning. I hate spinning chairs. Doesn't make me dizzy. Take after our kids.
So fun.
Some things I noticed with the kids, they like to wander around the house with these. Obviously, not by stairs. That's one thing I would say. We had to make that rule.
Our 2.5-year-old loved it, which I'm actually shocked. I thought she was gonna want him off right away, and she kept wanting a turn.
She did. Yeah, she loved it, and I think. Pam hand situation. What would you give it? I did 10.
I'd give it a 10.
I give it a 10. So speaking of this is definitely a good gift for birthdays, Christmases. I don't know how much it costs.
Thanks, Milan.
Yeah, thanks, Milan. I'll have to look on Amazon or wherever this is at, see how much it is. But once again, it's called the Upside Down Challenge game. And if you want to have a lot of fun, lots of laughs, only challenge I can see is little kids. Maybe they don't know how to spell the word, but you can show it to them ahead of time. Would you guess age range? You're thinking like, I say once you start to be able to write legible words.
I mean, I guess with words, it's probably 6 and up, but you could change it.
Yeah, but you can always skip this too and change it to make different picture cards.
Draw anything.
Right, or you play with little kids, you just take the writing cards out and you just do the rest of the challenge cards.
I mean, you can come up with thousands more than this.
But a lot of fun.
It's fun.
Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Leave a comment if you guys end up trying it yourself. Let us know what you think of this, or if you played it before. It's definitely a fun game, and don't forget in the comments, tell us who you think won the overall challenges. I know in the beginning it started as a strong tie, and then honestly with the writing ones, I don't know. I think it's gonna be a tough call on that one. I don't know if I won this one or you won this one. We're gonna have to find out because you
I'm not doing
nah. Well, we can't vote, right? You can't vote for yourself.
I know.
So well, cheerio. Enjoy.